Good morning, students. My name is Anil Kumar. I am working at Shandangadan Junior College. I am teaching zoology. Firstly, we are learn about the lessons in zoology first year and the weightage of the marks in each lesson. First of all, in zoology first year, there are 8 chapters are present. Now the chapter name 1 is the diversity of living world. In a board of intermediate asked for in this lesson, total questions is 2 questions. One 2 marks question and one 4 marks question. And the total weightage of the marks in this lesson is 6 marks. And the second lesson name is structural organizations in animals. In this lesson, totally asked for questions is 4 questions. 3 2 marks questions and 1 4 marks question. The total weightage of the marks is 10 marks. And the third lesson name is animal biodiversity is 1. In this chapter, total asked for questions is 2 questions. 1 2 marks question and 1 4 marks question. The total weightage of the unit, the 6 marks. And the fourth lesson name is animal diversity 2. In this chapter, explain the total asked for questions is 1 2 marks question and 1 4 marks question. Total weightage of the unit is 6 marks. And the fifth lesson name is locomotion and reproduction. In this lesson, total asked for questions is 3 questions, 2 2 marks questions and 1 1 mark question. The total weightage of the unit is 8 marks. And the sixth lesson name is biology in human welfare. In this lesson, total asked for questions is 3 questions, 1 2 marks question and 1 4 marks question and 8 marks question. The total weightage of the unit is 14 marks. And the seventh lesson name is Periplaneta Americana. In this chapter, total asked for questions is 2 questions, 1 4 marks question and 1 8 marks question. The total weightage of the unit in this lesson 12 marks. And the last lesson name is ecology and environment. It is the last lesson in zoology first year syllabus. And in this lesson, total asked for questions is 3 questions, 1 2 marks question and 1 4 marks question, 1 8 marks question. This is the total weightage of the marks is 14 marks. Now let's note the basic information of the topics wise. The first lesson name is diversity of living world. So in this diversity of living world, in this chapter explain to the features of the living organisms. And it is also explained to the classifications, nomenclatures and branches of zoology. And it is also the animal kingdoms, biodiversity. These are all subtopics is explained to the in this chapter name is diversity of living world. And the second lesson name is structural organizations in animals. In this lesson is explained to the levels of organizations. What is the meaning of levels of organizations? The major levels of organization in our body is group of atoms. A group of atoms is formed to the molecules. A group of molecules is formed to the organelles. A group of organelles is formed to the cells. A group of cells is formed to the tissues. A group of tissues is formed to the organs. A group of organs is formed to the organic system. It is the levels of organizations. This kind of information totally explained to the chapter name is the second lesson. It is a structural organizations in animals, and it is also explained to the animal tissues. Animal tissues, they are mainly the epithelial tissues, connective tissues, muscular tissues, nervous tissues. This kind of total information explained to the chapter name is the structural organizations in animals. And the third lesson name is animal diversity 1. In this chapter, totally including to the invertebrate phylums. First of all, what is invertebrates? Invertebrates means in this kind of organisms do not have to the backbone. That kind of total living organisms is including to the invertebrata phylums. These are total including to the invertebrata phylums. Like the backbone absent of the living organisms like a scorpion, cockroaches, earthworms, sponges. These are totally do not have to the backbone. So this kind of living organisms totally including in phylum name is the invertebrata phylums. Next, in this invertebrata phylums is further divided into the Porifera phylums, Ctenophora, Cnidarians, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, and Hemichordata. These are totally further classifications of the invertebrata phylums. Next, the another lesson name is Animal Biodiversity 2. In this chapter, explain to the total chordates and vertebrates. What is the meaning of vertebrates? Vertebrates means this kind of living organisms present of the backbone. Present of the backbone. The present of the backbone of the living organisms, totally including to the phylums, means a vertebrate of phylums, like as well as fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. This kind of total animals is including to the phylum is a vertebrate phylums. So the total general characters is explained to the chapter name is Animal Diversity 2. And the fifth chapter name is Locomotion and Reproduction. In this lesson, the protozoans, cilias, flagellas, this kind of organisms of the movements and reproduction, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. The total information explained to the chapter name is Locomotion and Reproduction. And the sixth chapter name is Biology in Human Welfare. This chapter is explained to the parasitisms and parasitic adaptations, and it is also human health diseases, TDA abuses like tobacco, drugs, alcohol abuses in adolescence age. This kind of total information explained to the chapter name is Biology in Human Welfare. And the seventh lesson name is Periplaneta Americana. This chapter is explained to the total habitat of the cockroaches and morphology of cockroaches and locomotion, reproduction, digestion, circulation, excretion, nervous system. This total type of information of the cockroach is explained to the chapter name is Periplaneta Americana. And the last one is Ecology and Environment. This chapter is explained to the ecology and environment, explained to the ecosystem and food chains, food webs, as well as populations and environmental issues. This kind of total information explained to the chapter name is Ecology and Environment. These are the total syllabus in first year zoology and the weightage of the marks. Next class continue to the tomorrow.